So today we'll be learning OSPF routing. We will take 32911 routers and we'll be connecting them as shown. Now we will be configuring the first router. First we'll enable it, then configure the terminal, and we will select the interface gigabit 0/0 so that we can add an IP address and a subnet mask. Here we will use the IP address 192.168.1.1 and the subnet mask would be 255.255.255.0. Similarly, for the second router, we will first configure the terminal, then add the interface. Here we will require two IP addresses as there are two interfaces. So first for gigabit Ethernet 0/0, the IP address will be 192.168.1.2 and the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0 and we will turn it on. Now for the second interface, gigabit Ethernet 0/1, we will have the IP address 192.168.2.1 and the subnet mask 255.255.255.0 and then we will turn it on. Now similarly for router 3, we will configure the terminal. We will choose the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 and we will add the IP address 192.168.2.2 and we will turn it on. Now we will add 3 PCs and connect them as shown. Here for the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1, we will use the IP address 192.168.4.1 which will act as the default gateway of the PC and we will turn it on. Now in the PC, we will give the address 192.168.4.2 and the default gateway would be 192.168.4.1. Similarly, in router 2, for the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/2, we will use the IP address 192.168.5.1 and turn it on. Now in the PC, we will configure the IP address as 192.168.5.2 and we will use the default gateway as 192.168.5.1. Now in the second router, we will be setting up the gigabit Ethernet 0/1 as 192.168.6.1 and turn it on. And in the PC, we will be setting up the IP address as 192.168.6.2 and the default gateway is 192.168.6.1. Now we will be configuring the OSPF routing in the routers using the command router OSPF1 and we will add the networks. In this case, we will add the network 1.0 and 4.0 for the first router along with its subnet mask and area. Now, in the second router, we will be adding the networks 192.168.1.0, 192.168.2.0 and 192.168.5.0 using the commands as shown. Now in the third router, we will be adding the network 192.168.2.0 and 192.168.6.0. As we can see, we have successfully implemented the OSPF routing in 3 routers. Subscribe to the Hidden Engineers for more such content.